All right, what's up, y'all? This is Mr. Basketball Live. Thank you for tuning in. We have a very special guest here, Mr. Jahsemar Olembe. All right, what's up, Jahsemar? How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Thanks for coming out today. So Jahsemar here is the number 2 ranked player in North America right now, only behind Elijah Fisher. He's here today to kind of talk about a bunch of things. Only young man that's playing basketball that has his own clothing line. So we're going to get into that a little bit later. But I want to start by asking you, how did you get into basketball?
I first started playing basketball in grade 2
Okay.
for the Blues, a house league program in Kitchener. And then the coach of the rep program came to one of my games, Alex Urosevich, and asked me to start playing. And I started playing in grade 3 with the KW Vipers.
Okay.
And I still play for them today.
Okay. So you're number 2 right now, and you're from a small town in kind of the middle of nowhere, Kitchener.
Yeah.
Same place Jamal Murray's from, by the way. So who founded you? Like, how do you get found? How are you number 2 right now?
By Global Grassroots.
Okay.
We went down to Showcase in Alabama last summer, and just did my thing down there, and he ranked me in second.
So when you say you went to a showcase, what is the showcase about? Talk to me about Global Grassroots. What was that experience like?
Just like a camp with like a lot of the top kids from
Okay.
like in North America, and then we did some like drills, and then we started scrimmaging,
Okay.
and then yeah.
Okay. And then so after the drills and the scrimmaging and everything, so like during the scrimmages, what was the competition like?
Competition was hard.
Okay.
They triple teamed me and stuff at a camp.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So who runs Global Grassroots?
Ricky.
Do you know his last name?
No,
No, but what's his Instagram?
Global Grassroots.
Global Grassroots. Okay. So what does he do directly for the kids? Does he just rank them, or does he kind of put you on like websites? What?
Yeah, he has his own websites. He goes out to like all the top camps,
Okay.
tournaments,
Okay.
and like he like sees everybody before he ranks them.
Okay, so now you're ranked number 2. What did that do for you? So coming home last summer, what did that do for you this year?
Just boosted my confidence and just keep working, trying to get the number 1 spot.
Okay, so number 1 spot, Elijah Fisher has the number 1 spot. Do you know Elijah?
Yeah,
Okay. Did you ever play against or play with Elijah?
I used to play with him at Grassroots in grade 5,
Okay.
and then I played against him now.
So what happened? So why did you guys, not play together? Like what happened between you?
It was just too much competition on the same team, and then in the All-Star game at the CYBL All-Star game, I won MVP, and then from then we just stopped liking each other.
Okay, so this is fantastic, right? Because in this day and era, like everybody is AAU, LeBron, friends, they come together, they want to play with each other instead of play against each other. So I really, really respect that. So what are you doing every day to become number 1?
Just working out. There's a gym in Kitchener I go to every day with my dad. Just getting better, putting up shots. I practice every day.
Okay. So what's your schedule like every day? So do you train in the mornings? Do you train in the evenings? Like what?
After school, I come home, we'll like relax for like 10-15 minutes, go out to the gym with my dad, and then we're like practice in like Kitchener or Toronto.
Okay. All right. So tell our fans what Kitchener basketball is like, because a lot of people don't really know what's happening in Kitchener. The first time we heard of Kitchener was Jamal Murray. Okay, now we got another special guy from Kitchener. So what's going on? What's in the water down there? Like what's happening?
Kitchener is just like no one really knows who you are. Just like people are just grinding out there trying to get better.
Right.
And we come to Toronto trying to put on a show against the Toronto kids.
Okay.
And get some like people starting saying your name, starting to realize who you are.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you handle the pressures of being number two? So like now you're coming into gyms, you're being known, you're being double teamed, triple teamed, as you said. Like how do you handle that? Is that an easy thing for you, or is it tough dealing with that day to day?
You get used to it. That started happening to me in grade 4. I led ABS in scoring, and
Okay.
then from then just triple teams, double teams on me. Like
So how do you work on that? Like when you get in the gym, how do you work on dealing with double teams and triple teams?
you just can't really work on it. It's just in game, just
Just
keep your head up.
instincts.
Yeah,
Right.
instincts.
Right. Okay, um, so you train every day pretty much. Who do you play for right now, AAU wise?
I play for Uplay,
Okay.
Future Ballers
Okay.
out of California,
Okay.
and NYBA Elite out of
Okay.
California.
So wait, time out. So you play for a team in California?
I play for 2 teams from California.
So how does that work? Being all the way on the East Coast, how do you play on the West Coast team?
They fly me out to tournaments.
Oh wow. So do you get practice time with them, or is it just they kind of plug you in because you're a star?
Yeah, just plug me in. It's just like on the go, like YMCA basketball.
Wow. So they fly you out to tournaments. What type of tournaments have you gone to? So is it like tournaments in LA?
There's just like major tournaments. We're going to a big one in January. League Utah, I'm pretty sure it's called.
Okay.
Or the Utah League.
Okay. So what? So then they just call you up and say, "Hey, okay, Jahsemar, we got this tournament. You
Yeah.
know, here's the ticket. Fly you out."
Yeah.
How does that feel? That's NBA treatment right there.
Yeah, it feels good.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how do you bond with the guys on the team? Like, do you have a relationship with those guys, or do you just come in, do your thing, and
Yeah.
then jet back to Toronto?
Relationship. They text me on Instagram and stuff like that. Snapchat.
Okay.
Talk to them on a daily basis.
So what do y'all talk about? Kids from LA.
Talk about Canada. They tell me that they learn about like Canada in school and stuff like that.
Okay.
Talk about like the weather. Just keep working and stuff like that.
Okay, so you're 12, 13 years old, and
13.
you're 13, and you're already 6'4". Where do you think you're gonna get to? What size feet are you? 14?
Yeah, 14.
So where do you think you're gonna get to?
Maybe like 6'6".
6'6"?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So what's your dream height?
6'6".
6'6"?
Yeah.
So who do you want to be like in the NBA? Who's 6'6" in the NBA that you think your game is like?
No one really.
No one. So you got your own game?
Yeah.
Okay, but who do you base your game around?
Antetokounmpo.
Oh, Antetokounmpo. Okay, all right. What do you like about his game?
He can do it all. Dribble, pass, shoot. He can go in the low post when he needs to.
Right.
Brings up the ball, fast breaks, dunking.
Okay, so Giannis is your favorite player. You play for 2 teams in LA. You play for an AAU team down here. You're pretty busy. You're obviously working. What can you do to take that number 1 spot from Elijah Fisher right now? What do you think is the next step?
Just in-game dunkings right now. Just like fast breaks, stuff like that. Once I just get the dunking down, then I got the number 1 spot because he can't shoot like me.
He can't shoot like you. So what would you say differs your game from his? So so obviously he can in-game dunk right now, which is not really, at 13, obviously you're going to start dunking 15, 16, 17, right? But what makes your game so special? What makes your game better than his right now?
I got better handles than him, and I can shoot better than him.
Right.
Like, when we play this team, he doesn't break the press, and, like, I'm the press break.
Okay. So you're a 6'4" point guard right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So earlier this year, you scored 61 points in a game, which is very, very special for a 13-year-old. It's actually pretty incredible. Talk to us about that game. How do you score 61 points in one game?
You got to be able to shoot the ball. Had 11 threes that game.
Oh, my God. 11 threes?
Yeah.
Wow. So were they guarding you? Like, what was happening?
I pulled up from half court 2 times, made them.
Wow.
And just keep going. The crowd was getting me into it. And once the crowd just keep going, and then just stuff just happens.
So what's going through your head when you're at 30 points? Or are you at 40 points? Like, what's going through your head? Is it like, okay, let me slow down now? Like, are you blowing the team out, or is it competitive still?
Yeah, it was competitive, just back and forth. And my dad just told me they're tired, keep going, keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so talking about your dad, what's the relationship like between you and your dad? Because one thing that I'm realizing through my show is that every young superstar has a great dad that is right there pushing him. So what's the relationship like with yourself and your dad?
My dad's been there for me since day one. He's like my best friend. Talk to him about anything. Gets who I need, clothes, shoes, training,
Right,
everything.
right. So what is it like in the house with your dad? Are you taller than your dad right now?
Yeah.
You are? So how does he discipline you? Like you're much bigger than him.
Takes away my phone and stuff. Starts
Okay.
yelling at me sometimes.
Is he tough? Is he tough on you, or is he more of like the friendly?
No, he's tough on me.
He's tough on you.
Yeah, if I play a bad game, he lets me know
He
it.
lets you know.
Yeah.
So he's your biggest fan, but your biggest critic too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So does he play basketball with you? Can he ball or not really?
No, because he has an injury in his hip.
Oh, okay, okay. But was he a baller back in the day?
Yeah, back in the days he could get up.
So who started you playing basketball? So you said you played in grade 2. Was it you looked to him, or was it you went to an NBA game? How did you get inspired to start rolling?
So I started playing football in grade 1, and then one of the coaches from the older team came to one of my games and told me to come out to this house league team.
Right.
And then we came out, and then I was like really bad, like couldn't even do a layup.
Right, right.
And then after, my dad just started taking me to the park, getting better, putting up shots, and then just went from there.
Just exploded. Okay, so you're gonna be going into high school very, very soon. What is the plans for high school?
Right now, I don't know. I got a couple prep school offers,
Okay.
or I might just stay local.
So is prep kind of the goal? Are you trying to go to a prep school?
Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to go to prep school,
Okay.
but might just stay local, just work on my game, get better, get stronger, faster.
Okay. And is the goal the NBA?
Yeah.
So does you and your dad have a plan on how y'all gonna get to the NBA, or is it you just taking it kind of step by step?
Step by step.
By step. Okay. All right. That's good to go. So quickly talk about Kitchener. Talk about the ballers in Kitchener. Talk about the competition level. Why do you have to go all the way to LA to see kind of the best of the best? Just talk to me about Kitchener. Let us know.
There's not a lot of players in Kitchener really. It's mostly hockey down there. Hockey's really big.
Right.
And then like LA's just going around the country trying to find the best players, play against them,
Right.
get used to them. So when I'm older, I'll be playing against them, know their moves,
Right.
what they like to do,
Right.
and just like, get a feel for them at a young age.
Right. So I heard that your town is really, really behind you, and they kind of come to like every game, and you've been crowned as the next guy. Like, talk about how that feels every day. Like, I heard you were on the newspaper. You were in the newspaper, or you're on the newspaper, reoccurring. Talk about that.
Yeah, like got the crowd, got the whole town behind me. Teachers coming up to me at school, asking for pictures, stuff like that.
Wow. Already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they know you're gonna be the guy, huh?
Yeah.
Is that a lot of pressure, or not really?
Not really, just used to it. I
Used
was
to
always in that environment when I was younger.
Do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy like that attention, or do you just want to be kind of on the low, working on your game?
Like before, I was just on the low working on my game, but now I just like the attention and stuff. And then I'm just like going to camps and stuff. Everybody talking about my name,
Right.
ask for pictures, stuff like that.
Okay, so you're so young. You play basketball and you have a T-shirt line already.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a young entrepreneur. Tell our fans a little bit about your T-shirt line.
This is my T-shirt line, Smooth Buckets.
Okay.
We got the Toronto logo on here to represent like Toronto's the capital of Canada, basically.
Nice.
And like a lot of ballers came out from Toronto, and like one day my uncle came over to my house and he's like, "You should make a T-shirt line." And me and him were just bouncing back ideas, and then we got the finished product, and then got the back. It says K-Town for life.
K-Town for life, which is Kitchener.
Yeah, Kitchener.
Okay, so you make the T-shirt. How much is it sold right now?
$25.
Okay, no, but how many
Oh.
T-shirts have you sold so far? Like, when did you open it up?
Like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, and how much is it sold? Like, are you like LeVar Ball, the big baller brand, or
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so how many have you sold so far?
At least 50.
Okay, that's not too bad. So, where can our fans purchase your T-shirt?
If you DM me on Instagram, I can like just set it up for you from there.
And then how much is a T-shirt?
$25.
Do you have hoodies as well for the winter?
Hoodie's coming out next weekend.
Okay, it's coming soon. Okay, so why Smooth Buckets?
Cause like people say my game's like smooth. When I was younger, they used to call me Jazz, like smooth jazz.
Okay.
It's like smooth, do my thing out there.
So if they buy a T-shirt, they're pretty much having a young NBA prospects shirt on their back, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is the material like? Is it dry fit?
Yeah, it's dry fit.
It's dry fit.
Top of the line.
Top of the line. Okay. All right. Well, you got it. Make sure you cop my man here's T-shirt. $25 on his Instagram below. Okay. Check it out. We're gonna get into our flash segment. You already know about our flash segment.
Yeah.
30 seconds. Okay. We're gonna get to know Jahsemar. Tristan Thompson or DeAndre Jordan?
DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan over Tristan.
Yeah.
Oh, Draymond Green or Blake Griffin?
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin? Why Blake?
I like his explosiveness.
Okay, all right. LeBron or Kyrie?
LeBron.
James Harden or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. Okay, who would you rather have on your team, Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons?
Joel Embiid.
Over Ben Simmons?
Yeah, he gets the crowd involved. People come out to watch him play.
Okay, what would you rather have on your feet, Under Armour or Adidas?
Adidas.
Adidas. Who would you rather have on your team, Westbrook or Kevin Durant?
Westbrook.
Westbrook over Kevin Durant?
Yeah, I don't want no traitors.
Oh, I love that. We're going to wrap up our flash segment. That was fantastic. Thanks to my man Jahsemar for coming out. Good luck with your career. I'm definitely going to be watching. We want to follow you throughout your career. We can't wait to see if you're going to get that #1 spot from Elijah. Only the years will tell. He's got a lot of prep offers right now from the Rise and Ridley. So please watch out for my man. Follow him on Instagram below. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.